Okay, Madam Clerk, let's call the Public Safety Committee for June 29th at 2:03 to get, we're ready.
Alderwoman Davis. Alderwoman Howard.
Present.
Vice Chair Tyus.
She's excused.
Noted. Alderwoman Spencer. Alderwoman Boyd. Alderman Bosley. Alderman Odenberg.
Present.
Alderman Narayan.
Here.
Alderwoman Clark Hubbard.
Here.
Alderman Page.
Present.
Chairman Vaccaro.
Present.
6 present, you have quorum.
Okay, great. Looking for the approval of the minutes from the June 23rd meeting. Anybody want to make that motion?
So moved.
I'm sorry, Chairman.
Yeah,
I don't see approval of the minutes on this agenda that I have before me.
okay, well, the one I have, the most recent one I have does have minutes, but we don't have to do that. But I do have approval, it does
does.
call for minutes from June the 23rd.
Okay, well, if it's on the agenda, they're in the drive then.
Well, we don't have to, so we won't, we're gonna hold off on approval. We can always do that. Because maybe I don't have the most current copy, but that's. Board Bill 55 has been pulled by the sponsor. So we have the 2 appointments. This is a new session. I know that these are familiar names. And I'm going to just go ahead and start with mine, which was Reverend Darryl Gray. We got him out of committee last time, and then Prop R, I know a lot of people were not happy with him, being on that. But what I can say is, the one thing in we should know is there's no real permanent enemies. He's very knowledgeable, and I guess I'm very concerned about letting this go too much longer. We actually had another fight break out there last week where a guard actually got cut. I was in the hospital. Very little information. So, so he is. He's. I see him here. Reverend Gray, can you turn your camera on? I don't know. He sent me.
Chair Vaccaro,
Yes.
he just put a note in a chat that he was on, but it says,
Oh, okay, I see.
yeah, he says he can't access his camera.
Okay, here's the thing. We know who he is. We've gone through this before. Unless someone has questions of him, I have to figure out how we do that. If not, we can just take a vote. For my part, he was with us when we did the original, there was a group of us that went over there, that Mayor Lyda put together. He was on that. He's knowledgeable of this stuff. So unless someone wants to talk to him, I would just accept the motion to either take it in or out. We'll vote either up or down. My vote obviously is for him. I wouldn't be resubmitting him if I didn't think he was the best guy for the job. I do disagree with him on the Prop R stuff, and I know a lot of the different aldermen and women are mad at him over that. But getting beyond that, I think he's knowledgeable and would be a good voice on that board. So Does anybody, you want me to go down the list, or anybody just want to raise their hand if they have a question? I don't see any hands raised. Alderman Ryan, you look like you're looking like you're gonna raise your hand. No, okay, I had that look down at the computer look. So I'll tell you what, I'll make a motion that we pass Reverend Darryl Gray out for the Oversight Committee to the full board. Is there a second? There's a second. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Sorry, was it seconded by the Alderwoman from the 26th?
Yes.
Alderwoman Davis. Alderwoman Howard. Alderwoman Tyus. Alderwoman Spencer. Alderwoman Boyd. Alderman Bosley. Alderman Odenberg.
Aye.
Alderman Ryan.
Aye.
Alderwoman Clark Hubbard.
Aye.
Alderman Page.
Aye.
Chairman Bokoro.
Aye.
Alderwoman Davis. Alderwoman Howard. Alderwoman Tyus. Alderwoman Spencer. Alderwoman Boyd. Alderman Bosley. 5 aye votes.
Okay, by your vote, we have passed out with a do pass or do something, I guess. Do appoint, I guess it would be, but out to the full Board of Aldermen. And I'm sure there'll be some discussion out there, but I do think we get our stuff and we move on and we try to do what's right. Then the next one up is the mayor's appointment, which is Mike Milton. And once again, Mike was, there the last time. We got him through committee. I know that a couple aldermen did not like him. Those aldermen aren't with us anymore for whatever purposes or reasons. We can take a motion, or does anybody have questions for Mike Milton? Anybody want to raise their hands? I'm not going to worry about going down the list. Okay, so then I guess we'll make a motion. Mike, do you want to say anything about your background? I think we kind of vetted you the last time, so I know we have an idea where you're at.
Yeah, I don't have anything new to say. I think it's pretty clear my commitment towards CJC and even the population that holds there, and just grateful to be renominated by the mayor.
Okay. Well, then I'll make the motion that we pass Mike Milton back out to the full board for consideration.
Second.
Okay, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Previous row.
Hearing no objection to previous roll, Mike is passed out to the full board of aldermen. So Mike, thank you. So I would suggest that you and Reverend Gray, make your calls, to let people know that, and this will come up, I believe, tomorrow. Wouldn't that be tomorrow, Sharita? No, Sharita, can't hear you. I'm sorry. Your mic's off. Sharita, there you go.
We only had 5 aye votes,
Yes.
and you needed 6 for a quorum.
Oh, you're right. Alderwoman Howard who's missing? It's interesting. I guess Alderwoman Howard lost her thing, so let me see something here.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, Alderwoman Howard was on. We have her down for the role. But at some point she dropped off. We only have 5 aye votes.
Well, that's not good. That's not good. Yeah, so that's
I
on either.
I can start making phone calls.
You want to make a couple phone calls because we're gonna have to revote the first one over too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, do you want to make a couple phone calls and let's hang tight and see
Will do. Give me
if we
just
can
a
find
second.
that 6th person.
Okay, give me just a second.
Okay. Yeah, we just need the 6th person, even if they're for or against, we just need their vote. Alderman Page, yes, sir.
Yes, while we're deliberating, I have an unofficial, informal question for Mr. Milton. And that question is your choice of a Detroit Tigers hat versus a St. Louis Cardinals hat.
Yeah, you know what? I might have to change my vote now. What was that about? I didn't even notice that.
I'm a fan of Detroit Tigers. I also just like the colors. So yeah, but if you would have come in any other regular day, I would have had a Cardinals hat for sure.
No, Mr. Milton, that was just too easy. I had to acknowledge that I was a Detroit Tigers fan for more years than I'd care to admit, but we'll talk about that sometime.
You should come
All the
back
way
over.
back to the original Tigers Stadium at the corner of Michigan and Trumbull, but I'm going too far back now.
I'm gonna also try to make some calls, so I'll turn my camera off while I'm doing that. We just need one more vote. It could be yes, it could be no, it could be anything. Just need one more so we have a quorum. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, we now have Brandon Bosley. Brandon, we gotta go back through the quick vote here. Can you turn your camera on?
I can. Give me 1 second, please.
Okay,
My apologies, Mr. Chairman.
okay, Carol Howard, I didn't understand that.
Okay, I'm ready, Mr. Chairman. My apologies.
Okay. Okay, so that's okay. She's got connection problems. Carol did, so that's okay. So Alderman Bosley, Board Bill 55 was dropped. We're voting to send Reverend Gray out to the full board for reconsideration for the detention facility oversight. And you missed my speech. It wasn't much of a speech, but just talking about, I know a lot of us are not happy with his position on Prop R, but he's also was good at being over there. And the other day, they had the big fight. They had the big fight there the other day where one of the guards got cut and is in the hospital. So far, the vote was 5 yeses, but that's not enough to be a quorum. So we're going to re-vote this. You could be yes, you could be no, but we definitely needed the vote for the quorum. So right now it would stand at 5 yeses. But so we're going to go back to Reverend Gray. Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Alderwoman Davis, Alderwoman Howard, Alderwoman Tyus, Alderwoman Spencer, Alderwoman Boyd, Alderman Bosley.
Aye.
Alderman Oldenburg,
Aye.
Alderman Ryan,
Aye.
Alderwoman Clark Hubbard,
Aye.
Alderman Page,
Aye.
Chairman Pacoro.
Aye. Now we have six
Aye.
aye votes. And we'll pass that out. And then let's go to Mike, Milton, and Madam Clerk, please call the, well, first off, we've got to make a motion. I motion that we send Mike Milton out.
I'm sorry, Chairman. Are we using the same motion from the previous one? Where you made the
Yeah.
motion? Okay,
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes. And so do you need me to remake the motion?
no, I mean, if we're just taking a vote, then you made the motion and then Alderwoman from the 26 seconded.
Right. And do you want to say,
Request previous row?
Previous rule.
so this is for Mike Milton and we're using the same previous rule. So with your vote, we've passed this out. And then let me see something. I'm sorry, I apologize. No, okay, I thought, okay, so that's pretty much it. Board Bill 55 was pulled out by the sponsor. Alderman, anybody in or out of the committee, you have anything that they want to talk about? Wearing the wrong hat, not having a cardinal hat on. Might be reason enough to not vote for Mike Milton, except you already did, so I'm sorry, I can't do that, but you might want to remember that when we're out on the floor. If there's no other thing tonight, we have 6 speakers. It'll be on Alderwoman Clark Hubbard, Jermaine Clark Hubbard's bill. And that's for the police oversight. Hopefully everybody gets all their computer issues solved by tonight. I don't believe it'll be a long meeting tonight. But certainly there's 6 speakers. Certainly if anybody has questions. And in the Google Drive is the corrections to the bill. So, and we can't really speak on it now because it wasn't on, it's on for 6 o'clock. So does anybody have anything that they want to bring up? If not, I'll take a motion to adjourn and we'll see you guys at 6.
I move that we adjourn at 6 o'clock.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned. Thank you.